Hey there, friend. Welcome, welcome. I'm absolutely thrilled you're holding Unlock the Secrets to Wealth Creation and Financial Success in your hands right now. Seriously, this is more than just a book. It's a roadmap. It's an invitation. It's a key to unlocking the potential that's already sparkling inside you, waiting to be unleashed. You see, for years, I've been fortunate enough to travel the world, speaking with folks from all walks of life: entrepreneurs, artists, single parents, students, retirees. And one thing has become crystal clear. Wealth and financial success aren't about luck, or birthright, or some secret handshake the elite hold. It's about understanding the fundamental principles that govern prosperity, and, more importantly, consistently applying those principles to your own life. This book is your guide to those principles, stripped down to their core and presented in a way that's easy to grasp and immediately put into action. We're not talking about complex theories or pie-in-the-sky promises. We're talking about practical strategies, actionable steps, and a mindset shift that will transform the way you think about money, opportunity, and your own capabilities. Inside, you'll discover how to define your own personal vision of wealth, because success isn't a one-size-fits-all concept. What does financial freedom truly mean to you? We'll delve into the power of unwavering belief, exploring how your thoughts shape your reality, and how to cultivate an unshakable confidence in your ability to achieve your goals. We'll also tackle the nitty-gritty stuff: setting effective financial goals, mastering the art of saving, understanding the principles of wise investing, developing income streams that flow even while you sleep. But perhaps most importantly, we'll address those limiting beliefs and fears that hold so many people back from claiming their financial power. This isn't just about getting rich, though. It's about creating a life of abundance of time, abundance of opportunity, and abundance of joy. A life where you are in control, making choices that align with your values and passions. A life where you can give back to your community and support the causes you care about. By the time you've finished reading this book, you'll have a clear, personalized plan for achieving financial success. You'll have the tools, the knowledge, and, most importantly, the unwavering belief in yourself to make it happen. You'll define your personal wealth blueprint, understanding what financial success truly means to you. Master the power of mindset, developing a positive and proactive money mindset. Set achievable financial goals, creating a clear roadmap to your financial dreams. Learn proven strategies for saving and investing, making your money work for you. Identify and overcome limiting beliefs, breaking free from the mental barriers that hold you back. Develop multiple income streams, creating financial security and independence. Cultivate resilience in the face of challenges, bouncing back from setbacks stronger than ever. Embrace the power of gratitude and generosity, attracting even more abundance into your life. So dive in. This journey is yours, and I'm honored to be your guide. Let's unlock those secrets together and build the life you've always dreamed of. Get ready, because your best days are truly ahead. All right, champion, let's dive in. Get ready to unleash the force within you. Chapter 1, The Power Within, Discovering Your Untapped Potential. Listen up. You're holding this book because, deep down, you know there's more to you than meets the eye. You feel that burning desire for something greater. That, my friend, is your potential screaming to be unleashed. Forget everything you think you know about your limits. They're illusions. Societal norms, past failures, even well-meaning relatives. They've all tried to box you in. But I'm here to tell you, you are a universe of possibilities. Think of a farmer, Bob, who has only ever grown carrots. Good old Bob believes his land is only good for carrots. He sees other farmers thriving with tomatoes, corn, sunflowers, and he thinks, that's for them. My land is just for carrots. But what if Bob experimented? What if he discovered his soil, with a little tweaking, could yield way more than just carrots? That's you, my friend, you're Bob. And those other crops, those are your untapped talents, your hidden abilities, the potential for wealth and abundance beyond your wildest dreams. Right now, you might be doubting me. That's okay. Doubt is just fear in disguise. But fear is a liar. It tries to keep you safe in your comfort zone, but safety doesn't build empires. It doesn't create lasting happiness. Only growth does. Exercise time. Grab a pen and paper. Let's dig deep. 1. Strength inventory. List at least 5 things you're naturally good at. Don't be modest. Maybe you're a great listener, a problem solver, a natural leader, creative with words, or fantastic at fixing things. Write them all down. 2. Challenge your beliefs. What's one thing you've always believed you can't do financially? Now write down why you believe that. Is it based on facts? Or just something you've told yourself for years? It is time to ask yourself whether there is a way to change our belief. 3. Imagine the future. Close your eyes and picture yourself financially free. What does that look like? What are you doing? How are you feeling? Hold on to that vision. That's the fuel that will drive you forward. The key is self-belief. You must believe you deserve success, that you're capable of achieving it. Repeat after me. I am worthy. I am capable. I am destined for abundance. You got this. Chapter 2. Setting your compass. Defining crystal clear financial goals. All right, champion, let's talk about your destination. You want financial freedom? Of course you do. But wanting it is like saying you want to visit a faraway land without a map or a plane ticket. Vague desires equal vague results. We need a compass. Crystal clear goals that will pull you towards your financial promised land. Think of it like this. You wouldn't start a road trip without knowing where you're going, would you? You wouldn't just hop in the car and drive aimlessly. Same with money. I want to be rich is like saying, I want to go somewhere. It's directionless. That's where SMART goals come in. SMART stands for specific, no fluffy statements. What exactly do you want? Instead of more money, aim for, I will have $10,000 in my emergency fund. Measurable. How will you know when you've reached your goal? What data will show your success? Saving $200 a month is measurable. Being good with money is not. Achievable. Be realistic. We're not talking about overnight miracles. Can you realistically achieve this goal with the resources and time you have? Start small. Win big later. Relevant. Does this goal align with your values and overall life vision? Is it something you truly want, or are you chasing someone else's dream? Time-bound. When do you want to achieve this goal? Give yourself a deadline. By December 31st, 2024 adds urgency. Let's break it down. Here's how to transform a vague desire into a SMART goal. Let's imagine someone says, I want to pay off debt. Not smart. But I will pay off my $5,000 credit card debt by saving $250 per month for the next 20 months. Now that's smart. Specific, credit card debt. Measurable, $250 per month. Achievable, assess your income. Relevant, reduces financial burden. And time-bound, 20 months. Here is another example. Vague, I want to invest in real estate. Smart, I will save $10,000 for a down payment on a rental property by saving $400 per month for 25 months and plan to buy by December 31st, 2026. Now, I want you to create your own wealth vision board. Cut out pictures, write powerful affirmations, and put it where you'll see it every single day. It's not just about pretty pictures. It's about programming your subconscious mind with your ambitious and achievable vision. So grab a pen and paper right now. Don't wait. Let's get those SMART goals down. What is your destination? Let's chart a course to unbelievable financial freedom. All right, champions, get ready to unleash some serious magic. Welcome to Chapter 3, The Law of Attraction, Harnessing the Universe's Abundance. Listen, the universe is like a giant vending machine, and you've got the remote control. But here's the thing. You need to punch in the right code. That code? It's your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs. The law of attraction says that what you focus on, you attract. It's that simple and that powerful. Want more money? You gotta feel like you deserve it. Envision it. See it already in your life. Stop thinking about what you lack. Start focusing on what you want. It's like planting a seed. Positive thoughts are fertile ground for wealth. If you keep thinking, I'll never be rich, you're planting weeds. Think of it this way. Ever noticed how when you think about buying a specific car, suddenly you see that car everywhere? It's not that more of those cars suddenly appeared. It's that your mind is now tuned into seeing them. The law of attraction works the same way. When you tune your mind to abundance, you'll start noticing opportunities everywhere. So how do we actually do this? Visualization is key. Close your eyes and imagine yourself living the life you desire. See the money in your bank account. Feel the satisfaction of reaching your financial goals. The more vivid and real you make it, the more powerful it becomes. Another technique? Affirmations. These are positive statements you repeat to yourself, like, I am a money magnet, or opportunities for financial success come easily to me. Say them with conviction. Believe them. Even if you don't totally believe it at first, the repetition will reprogram your subconscious mind. But there's a catch. Negativity is like kryptonite to the law of attraction. Doubt, fear, and worry are huge energy drainers. Work on identifying and challenging these negative thought patterns. Whenever a negative thought pops up, consciously replace it with a positive one. If you think, I can't afford that, change it to, I am finding creative ways to afford that. Remember Alex, who always complained he was broke? Guess what? He stayed broke. Finally, he started focusing on the opportunities around him, visualizing his business succeeding, and believing he deserved financial freedom. Slowly but surely, things began to change. Deals closed, new clients emerged, and Alex finally started experiencing the abundance he had always dreamed of. The law of attraction is powerful, but it's not magic. You still need to take action. It's about aligning your thoughts and feelings with your goals so you're primed to recognize and seize the opportunities that come your way. Now go and manifest your financial abundance. All right, friend, let's dive deep into Chapter 4, Money Mindset, Shifting from Scarcity to Abundance. Listen up. This isn't just about money. It's about unlocking a richer, fuller life. Think for a moment. What are the first thoughts that pop into your head when you think about money? Do you feel excitement or a knot of anxiety in your stomach? That feeling is your starting point. Many of us have baggage we didn't even pack. Did you grow up hearing, money doesn't grow on trees, or maybe even, money is the root of all evil? These phrases, repeated throughout your childhood, become deeply ingrained beliefs. Let's break that money is the root of all evil myth right now. Money, my friend, is simply a tool. A hammer can build a house or be used destructively. The tool isn't the problem, it's how it's used. Money can fund charities, create jobs, educate, and empower. It's potential energy waiting to be unleashed for good. Don't let somebody else's experience define you. Recognize your hidden limitations. Maybe you believe you're not good with money, or that rich people are greedy. These are toxic weeds strangling your financial garden. Uproot them. How? Challenge those thoughts head on. Ask yourself, is this really true? Do I really believe this? Often you'll find the answer is no. Replace those limiting beliefs with empowering truths. Instead of, I'm not good with money, say, I am learning to manage my money wisely. Instead of, rich people are greedy, say, some rich people are generous philanthropists, and I can use wealth to make a positive impact too. Practice gratitude for what you have, even if it feels like it isn't much. Write down 3 things you're grateful for regarding your current financial situation. It could be as simple as, I have a roof over my head, or I can afford to eat. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already possess, unlocking the pathway to abundance. Visualize your financial goals, not in a wishful thinking way, but in a practical, detailed way. See yourself achieving your goals. Feel the satisfaction. This mental rehearsal programs your subconscious mind for success. Remember Bob, who always felt trapped by debt. He started by challenging his belief that he was destined to be broke. He practiced gratitude, visualized a debt-free future, and started learning about personal finance. Slowly, his mindset shifted, and he began taking proactive steps, like budgeting and negotiating lower interest rates. Within a few years, Bob was debt-free and building wealth. Your financial future isn't predetermined. It's a blank canvas waiting for you to paint your masterpiece. Ditch the scarcity mindset, embrace abundance, and start your financial journey today. You've got this. All right, champions, let's dive into Chapter 5, The Power of Habits, Building Wealth, Creating Rituals. Listen up, you already have habits. The question is, are they building you up or dragging you down financially? Think of habits as tiny daily choices that either pave the road to riches or dig a ditch of debt. It's that simple. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't wake up and debate whether or not you feel like doing it, right? It's automatic. We need to make wealth-building habits just as ingrained. Here's your step-by-step guide to crafting powerful financial habits. 1. Identify your current habits. Be honest with yourself. Write down everything you do with your money for a week. Every coffee, every impulse buy, every bill payment. Awareness is the first step to change. 2. Replace, don't just remove. Trying to quit a bad habit cold turkey rarely works. Instead, replace it with a good one. Replace that daily $5 latte with investing that $5 in a company that grows day by day. 3. Schedule it in your calendar. Take 30 minutes every week to review your spending and update your budget. Just like any important appointment, make sure to add to the calendar and work accordingly. 4. Start small. Be consistent. Don't try to overhaul your entire financial life overnight. Start with one new habit and master it. Maybe it's automating a small weekly transfer to a savings account. Focus on consistency over intensity. 5. Use reminders and triggers. Life gets crazy, but your mind do not have to be. Set reminders on your phone to check your bank balance weekly. Put a visual cue, like a motivational quote, near your computer to remind you to research investments. Breaking bad habits. We all have them. Maybe it's impulse spending, ignoring your bills, or avoiding looking at your bank statements. Identify the trigger. What situations or emotions lead to the bad habit? Are you stressed, bored, lonely? Find an alternative behavior. When the trigger appears, do something different. Take a walk, read a book, or call a friend. Reward yourself healthily. Celebrate your successes. You skipped that impulse buy? Treat yourself to a healthy meal. Wealth-building rituals to implement now. Budgeting daily. Even a quick once-over of your spending can make a world of difference. Are you on track? Any surprises? Saving, automated. Pay yourself first. Set up automatic transfers from your checking to your savings/investment accounts every payday. Investing, weekly/monthly. Even small, consistent investments add up over time. Research stocks, mutual funds, or real estate. Continuous learning, daily/weekly. Read books, listen to podcasts, attend workshops on personal finance. The more you learn, the more you earn. Remember, success isn't a destination, it's a journey paved with daily habits. Start today, commit to consistency, and watch your financial life transform. You've got this! Alright, listen up. This is where the rubber meets the road. We're diving headfirst into Chapter 6, Knowledge is Power, Investing in Your Financial Education. Think about it. You wouldn't build a house without knowing how to lay the foundation, right? You wouldn't try to fly a plane without knowing the controls. Same deal with money. You can't build a financial empire on wishful thinking alone. You need knowledge. Now, I hear some of you saying, but I'm not a numbers person. Or, finance is boring. Get that garbage out of your head right now. This isn't about becoming an accountant. It's about understanding how money works to you. It's about empowering yourself to make smart decisions that lead to financial freedom. So how do we get this crucial knowledge? First, read. Libraries, bookstores, online articles. They're bursting with information. Start simple. Read books about personal finance, investing basics, and budgeting. The more you learn, the more confidence you will get. Second, learn online. There are fantastic courses on platforms like Coursera, Udemy, or edX. Find a course that suits your style. Are you more of a visual learner? Watch some videos on YouTube. Look for channels by well-respected financial advisors, and skip any with scammy get-rich-quick schemes. Third, listen. Podcasts are your new best friend. Commuting to work? Listen to a podcast about investing trends. Waiting in line? Catch up on a podcast about real estate. Turn downtime into money-making knowledge time. Fourth, seek mentors. Connect with people who are already successful in the areas you want to improve. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Fifth, learn from mistakes. This is probably the most important part. You will make money mistakes along the way. Analyze what went wrong, learn from it, and move on. Crucially, vet your resources and advisors. Make sure they have a track record of success and are operating with integrity. Anyone promising guaranteed returns is lying to you. Here's an example. Let's say John wants to invest in new technology. Instead of throwing all his money on the newest gadget, he first researches the company, the technology, and the market. He reads industry reports, listens to podcasts, and talks to experts. Because he put in the work, he understood much more, and his investment paid off. See? It's not rocket science, people. It's about being proactive, being curious, and continuously educating yourself. So go out there, learn, apply, and watch your financial potential explode. All right, champions, let's talk negotiation. Chapter 7, The Art of Negotiation, Mastering Win-Win Agreements. Negotiation. The very word might conjure images of tense boardrooms and cutthroat deals. But I'm here to tell you, my friend, that it doesn't have to be a battlefield. Think of it more like a collaborative dance. You don't want to step on anyone's toes. You want to find a rhythm, a shared space where everyone wins. It's about creating something beautiful, something beneficial for all parties involved. In the world of finance, knowing how to negotiate is like wielding a financial superpower. Whether you're asking for a raise, buying a house, or even just paying off debt, your negotiation skills can literally write extra zeros on your bank balance. First, build rapport. No one wants to make a deal with a stone wall. Start with a genuine connection. Find common ground, ask questions, and listen. People are more willing to work with someone they like and trust. Next, seek mutual interests. Understand what the other person really wants. Maybe they're not just after the highest price. Perhaps they value a quick sale or a long-term customer. When you know their motives, you can craft an offer that addresses their needs and yours. Instead of trying to dominate, focus on solutions. Turn disagreements into problem-solving sessions. What are their pain points? How can you alleviate them while also achieving your financial goals? Consider the home buyer. Ben, he was trying to buy a house, but his offer was rejected multiple times. He sat with the seller to understand the actual problem. The seller wanted the house to be sold within a specific time frame. Ben then offered a faster payment option by reducing the time frame. The seller agreed for the term, and it was a win-win situation for both of them. Finally, practice your BATNA, best alternative to a negotiated agreement. Know your fallback position. What will you do if negotiations fail? This gives you the confidence to walk away if the deal isn't right for you. If you are negotiating the salary for the job, always know the minimum amount that you are willing to accept based on the market and your skills. Remember, the best negotiations aren't about winning. They're about creating value and building long-term relationships. They're about finding the dance that works for everyone, leading to a beautiful, mutually beneficial performance. Now go out there and negotiate your way to financial freedom. You got this. Chapter 8, Taking Calculated Risks, Stepping Outside Your Comfort Zone. All right, champion, listen up. You've got the fire inside, the goals set, and the universe on your side. Now it's time to soar. And soaring means taking risks. Think about it. A bird that never leaves its nest lives a safe but incredibly limited life. It never experiences the thrill of the wind beneath its wings, the panoramic views, or the freedom to go wherever it chooses. Financially, that's no life. I'm not talking about reckless gambling. Throwing your hard-earned cash at the lottery or betting everything on a sure-thing tip you heard at the bar is a recipe for disaster. We're talking about calculated risks. So what does that look like? It starts with information. Before you leap, do your homework. Research the market. Understand the potential upsides and, crucially, the downsides. Talk to experts. Get the data you need to make an informed decision. Let's say Ben wants to start a small online business. A reckless gamble would be quitting his job immediately, maxing out his credit cards, and hoping for the best. A calculated risk? He'd research profitable niches, develop a solid business plan, create a minimal viable product, MVP, to test demand, and maybe invest some of his savings while still working his day job. He's dipping his toes in, seeing if the water's warm, before diving in head first. See the difference? It's the difference between a blind jump and a strategic maneuver. Think about mitigating potential downsides. Can you afford to lose the money you're investing? If the answer is no, that's a red flag. Never bet the farm. Diversify. Have a plan B. Taking calculated risks isn't about being fearless. It's about being smart. It's about pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone, knowing that growth comes from discomfort. Embrace the challenge, my friend. Assess, plan, mitigate, act. The financial freedom you crave won't come to you sitting comfortably in your nest. Now go out there and fly. All right, champions, settle in and let's talk about something huge. Today, we're unlocking the secrets to explosive growth, the power of leverage. Think about it. You wouldn't try to lift a car with your bare hands, right? You'd use a jack, a lever. Leverage in life, and especially when it comes to building wealth, is all about using tools and resources to amplify your efforts and achieve massive results. So what does leverage actually look like? Let's break it down. Investing in assets. This is the classic example. Instead of just saving your money, you invest it in things that generate more money. Stocks, real estate, businesses. You're using the asset itself as leverage. Imagine Bob buying a rental property. He collects rent, which covers the mortgage and hopefully provides a profit. He's using other people's money, tenants, to pay down his investment and build equity. Bam! Leverage in action. Borrowing money wisely. Now, I know what you're thinking. Borrowing? Isn't that dangerous? It can be if you're reckless. But used strategically, debt is a powerful lever. Think student loans to get a higher-paying job, or a business loan to expand your operations. The key is to ensure the return on investment, ROI, exceeds the cost of the debt. Example, Tanya takes out a loan to start a small online business. The profits from that business far outweigh the loan payments, giving her major financial leverage. Building a strong network. This is where the real magic happens. Your network is a goldmine of knowledge, connections, and opportunities. It's your personal army, ready to help you achieve your goals. Don't underestimate the power of a well-placed introduction or a piece of advice from someone who's been there, done that. Joe needs funding for his startup. An intro from his network lands him a meeting with a potential investor. That, my friends, is leveraging relationships. Leverage isn't about being lazy. It's about being smart. It's about working smarter, not harder. It's about using the resources available to you to achieve more with less effort. So ask yourself, where can you apply leverage in your life today? What assets can you invest in? How can you strategically use debt? Who can you connect with to expand your network? Stop trading your time for money. Master the art of leverage and watch your wealth explode. You've got this. Now, go out there and leverage your potential. All right, champions, get ready to ignite your connections. We're diving into Chapter 10, Building a Network, the importance of relationships and collaboration. Listen up, because this isn't just about exchanging business cards. It's about building your financial launchpad. Think of your network as your personal advisory board, a team of unsung heroes ready to cheer you on, offer advice, and even open doors you never knew existed. Seriously, who you surround yourself with dramatically impacts your trajectory towards financial abundance. You are the average of 5 people you spend the most time with, so choose wisely. How do we build this fortress of support? Start by identifying people who inspire you, individuals already achieving what you aspire to. Don't be afraid to reach out. A genuine message expressing admiration and offering value can go a long way. Networking shouldn't be a one-way street. Focus on building authentic relationships built on mutual benefit. What can you offer them? Expertise? A fresh perspective? Simply being a good listener and a supportive friend? Offering help before you ask for it is the key to building trust and solidifying connections. Next strategy. Get involved in groups or communities related to your financial interests. Attend workshops, seminars, or industry events. Online forums and groups can also be valuable resources. Remember, it's not just about accumulating contacts. It's about fostering meaningful relationships. Join a local real estate group and attend their events, if real estate is the industry. Finally, collaboration is where the real magic happens. Partnering with like-minded individuals can amplify your efforts and resources. Imagine pooling your skills and knowledge to tackle a financial venture together. One person might be great at marketing, while another excels at finance. Teamwork makes the dream work, folks. Example. Imagine you want to start an online business selling t-shirts, and you have a friend who is expert in social media marketing. So you both collaborating will be beneficial for both of you. So start building your network. nurture those relationships, and unleash the power of collaboration. Haze. All right, champions, get ready to roar. This is it, Chapter 11, and it's all about you becoming unbreakable. Overcoming obstacles, resilience, and perseverance in the face of challenges. Life, especially on the road to financial freedom, will throw punches. It's not about dodging every punch, it's about getting back up. We all face financial setbacks. A business deal falls through, the market dips, an unexpected bill arrives. Bam! What separates the financially free from those stuck in a rut? Resilience. It's your inner superhero, dusting you off and whispering, "You got this." Think of it like this. A mighty oak faces a storm. Does it stand rigidly, defying the wind? No! It bends. It gives way. But it doesn't break. It might lose a few leaves, but its roots are strong, its core remains. You need to be that oak. How do we build this resilience? First, embrace the growth mindset. This means believing your abilities aren't fixed. You can learn, you can adapt, you can grow. Instead of seeing failure as a sign you're not good enough, see it as feedback. Thomas Edison didn't invent the light bulb on his first try, or even his 100th try. He saw each attempt as crucial information, bringing him closer to his goal. What can you learn from this setback? What can you do differently next time? Next, reframe your thinking. An obstacle isn't a brick wall, it's a detour. Maybe your initial plan didn't work out. Okay, what other options are available? Be creative, be resourceful, and don't be afraid to try something new. Remember Jake, who wanted to open a restaurant but faced a lot of licensing issues and a bad location? He was about to just give up, but he got a food truck, and now he makes double he anticipated. Perseverance is your secret weapon. It's the fuel that keeps you going when things get tough. It's showing up, even when you don't feel like it. It's making that phone call, even when you're afraid of rejection. It's about having consistency. I know that when you get started with side hustle, it sometimes gets tiring, but pushing through it is the biggest part. Finally, build a support system. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who encourage your dreams, and who will help you get back on your feet when you stumble. A good friend, a mentor, a supportive community. These are your allies in the fight. Lean on them when you need to, and remember to offer them the same support in return. Obstacles? They're inevitable, but you, my friend, are unstoppable. Learn from them, grow from them, and let them propel you toward the abundant life you deserve. Now go out there and bend, but don't you dare break. The world is waiting for the magnificent you. All right, champion, let's dive headfirst into Chapter 12, Giving Back, the Ripple Effect of Generosity and Contribution. Listen up, because this chapter is about more than just money. It's about meaning. You see, accumulating wealth for wealth's sake is like chasing the wind. Empty. True abundance comes when you realize that you have something valuable to share with the world. Think of it like this. You've climbed to the top of a mountain. The view is incredible, right? But imagine how much more fulfilling it would be to help others climb up and experience that view alongside you. That, my friend, is the power of giving back. Your wealth, whether it's money, time, skills, or knowledge, isn't just for you. It's a tool to make a difference. Contribute to causes that ignite your soul. Support organizations that align with your values. Mentor someone struggling in their journey. Even small acts of kindness can create huge ripples. Consider John, a successful entrepreneur. He built an amazing business but realized he wasn't truly happy. He started volunteering at a local soup kitchen, using his business skills to improve their operations. He found far more joy in helping others than he ever did staring at his bank account. His generosity inspired his employees, who started their own community projects. See the ripple effect? Giving back isn't just about charity. It's about creating a positive impact. It's about leaving the world a little better than you found it. When you give, you receive, not always in a directly monetary way, but in fulfillment, purpose, and a deep sense of connection. It enriches your entire being. So ask yourself, what can I give back? What cause lights a fire in my belly? How can I use my unique talents to make a difference? The answer, my friend, is already inside you. Unleash it. Start small, start now, and watch the incredible ripples of positive change you create. Now go out there and be a force for good. The world needs your generosity. All right, champion, are you ready to build that invincible financial fortress? You've worked hard to accumulate wealth. Now, let's safeguard it. Chapter 13, Protecting your wealth, safeguarding your financial future. Think of building wealth like constructing a magnificent castle. Every investment, every smart decision is a brick in your castle walls. But a castle without defenses is vulnerable, wouldn't you agree? This chapter is about building those protective walls, ensuring your financial future is secure and resilient. First, insurance. This is your first line of defense. Think of it as the archers on your castle walls, ready to ward off unexpected attacks. Do you have adequate health insurance? What about homeowners or renters insurance? And for entrepreneurs, business insurance is absolutely vital to protect against lawsuits and potential liabilities. Action step. Review your current insurance policies today. Are your coverage amounts sufficient? Are there any gaps in your protection? Don't just set it and forget it. Things change. Next, consider your legal structure. How is your wealth held? A simple savings account is different protection-wise than assets protected by a trust or LLC, limited liability company. LLCs, for instance, can shield your personal assets from business-related liabilities. Trusts can provide estate planning benefits and asset protection. Consult with a lawyer to create a legal structure that aligns with your specific needs and goals. This isn't about hiding anything. It's about smart planning and responsible asset management. It's like fortifying your castle walls and strategically building defensive towers. Finally, embrace responsible financial planning. This includes creating a detailed budget, diversifying your investments, and regularly reviewing your financial goals. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversification is about spreading your risk, and seeking professional, independent financial advice is smart. Have an emergency fund? This is critical to avoid having to sell assets at the wrong time, because you need fast cash. It is the inner keep within your castle walls. Plan for the unexpected, regularly assess your overall financial picture, and adjust as needed. Protecting your wealth isn't about being fearful, it's about being smart. It's about building a financial fortress that can withstand any storm. So take action today. Review your insurance, consult with legal counsel, and work with a financial advisor to create a plan that's strong. You've got this. All right, champion. Let's talk legacy. Not just the money you leave behind, but the impact you make. Forget dusty old wills. We're talking about designing a life so damn meaningful that it echoes long after you're gone. Chapter 14, The Legacy You Leave, Designing a Meaningful and Purposeful Life. Listen, accumulating wealth is fantastic, but a mountain of cash without a purpose is just a really big paperweight. True wealth, it's about crafting a life that sets your soul on fire, a life that's both prosperous and purposeful. It's about what people whisper about you generations from now. Are they saying they were rich, or they made a difference? Here's the kicker. Your legacy isn't something that magically appears at the end. It's being built right now, with every single choice you make. So let's grab the architect's blueprints and design something truly incredible. First things first, define your values. What really matters to you? Is it honesty, compassion, innovation, freedom? Grab a pen and paper and dive deep. This isn't a superficial exercise. These values are your compass, pointing you toward your true north. Now align your financial goals with your purpose. This is where the magic happens. Don't just chase money blindly. Ask yourself, how can I use my resources to support what I truly believe in? Want to help children? Invest in education. Passionate about the environment? Support sustainable businesses. Your financial goals become infinitely more powerful when they're fueled by passion. And finally, create a legacy that reflects your true self. What do you want people to remember about you? What impact do you want to have on the world? Start small. Think big. Mentor someone. Volunteer your time. Contribute to a cause. Every act of kindness, every step you take towards a better world adds another brick to your legacy. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about being authentic. It's about living a life that's rich in purpose, a life that creates a ripple effect of goodness that extends far beyond your lifetime. So get out there and start building your legacy, starting today. You've got this. Make it count. All right, champions, buckle up, because we've reached the final destination, living a life of abundance, embracing financial freedom and fulfillment. You've put in the work, absorbed the knowledge, and started to actively build the life you deserve. This isn't about reaching some mythical finish line. It's about living the race, enjoying the journey, and constantly evolving. Financial freedom isn't just about a fat bank account. It's about choice. It's about the freedom to pursue your passions, spend time with loved ones, contribute to causes you care about, and design a life that truly resonates with your soul. Remember John, the guy who always dreamed of opening a community arts center? He thought it was impossible, trapped by debt. Now, with his financial foundation solid, he's securing the space, fueled by purpose, not just money. Fulfillment comes when your actions align with your values. It's about more than just accumulating wealth. It's about adding value to the world. That giving back we talked about? It's not just charitable, it's a cosmic investment. When you lift others, you lift yourself even higher. Keep that positive mindset sharp. Life throws curveballs, that's life. But you now have the tools to navigate them. Revisit the law of attraction daily, visualize your goals, feel the gratitude, and reinforce the belief that you deserve abundance. This is a lifestyle, not a sprint. Continue to refine your habits, expand your knowledge, and nurture your relationships. Embrace the journey, celebrate your wins, and learn from your setbacks. The path to abundance is paved with consistent action and unwavering belief. So go out there, live boldly, love fiercely, and embrace the incredible life you've created. Financial freedom is within your grasp, and a truly fulfilling life awaits. This isn't the end. This is the beginning of living a life of abundance. The power is within you.